There are drawings of every conceivable watery association. Seas, tempests, streams, canals, shipwrecks, floods, and tears. As the pages are turned, there are rippling waves and slanting storms. Rivers and cataracts flow and bubble. Plans of hydraulic machinery and maps of weather forecasting flicker with arrows, symbols, and agitated diagrams. The drawings are all made by the same hand, bound into a book by the King of France at Amboise, and bought by the Milanese dukes to give to Prospero.
The contract is void, Mr. Neville. I cannot meet you again.
Mrs. Herbert, sit here. Move your head into the shade. Do you not think the gardeners have excelled themselves?
You should not continue to draw, Mr. Neville. I no longer feel able to continue the terms of our contract. The fee is yours, as is the hospitality.
I was about to say that despite all my satisfaction at the prospect of continuing the commission under such delightful circumstances, the peak of my delight, madam, is obtained in those short minutes when we are together. I would regret losing them. Besides, I do not need to remind you that the contract was made between two people. It will take the consent of both signatories to make it void. And now, madam, I feel that from this position I cannot adequately see what I am supposed to be seeing, and I must therefore request that you find some other resting place, at least until 4 o'clock, when our next meeting is to be consummated, as arranged.
This painting went on display immediately. It was on the wall in the militia headquarters within days of being finished. Many people came to see it, talk about it, comment on it. Its unveiling had been advertised well beforehand.
Amongst thousands and thousands of viewers for a period of over 3.5 centuries, this Rembrandt painting has been looked at by the articulate and the knowledgeable and the visually trained and the visually literate. And this body of the curious have repeatedly asked questions about it. It is said that it contains many mysteries which have failed to be answered in a fully satisfactory way, individually or together, until, that is, we see the painting in a special way, and that special way is to look at it as an accusation, as a accuse, an indictment of conspiracy and murder.
We will consider 30 of these possible 50 Night Watch mysteries and demonstrate their interconnected significances. 30 mysteries plus one more. 30 plus...
One! It is coming!
What are we going to see this time?
Look! The bellows of Satan!
More disappointment! Second contraction! 2!
The machinery of the devil!
It looks like it belongs in the kitchen. Or in a stable, it's for shooting a horse. Or basting a turkey.
Oh! It is coming!
It is coming!
3! The men are all prickless fools.
It is coming! 11!
And your nails could do with a clean. Show me your nails. God, why can't I have some bloody quality in my associates? From now on, anyone who's not properly washed and dressed for dinner She's going to have to pay for it. I'm going to have to give you lessons. I'll write it all down. Georgina can type it out. Notes for gourmets. That's French for a good eater, isn't it, boss?
Small dish for Madame Speaker. Compliment of the house.
She's no madame. Why haven't I got one?
I doubt, Mr. Speaker, if you like it.
Try me.
We have a grand customer to you, being conservative eater, Mr. Speaker.
That's not true, boss. I'm as adventurous as the next.
Your wife has an excellent palate, Mr. Speaker. It is always a pleasure for us to serve her.